one, one or two, one or three, one or four. Inspiration, elevation, knocking right at your door.
Aloha mai kako. Aloha. Welcome to Mana Bombs podcast powered by Pomahina Designs. It's me, Kanoe Davis.
And me, Kulani, Jeremiah Wang. Aloha. Ooh, it's Mahina o Lelo Hawaii. February is Hawaiian Language Month. And so our word of the day is Ma'alama. Now, Ma'alama can refer to two things, light, month, or moon, but also, and more often used, as to take care of, tend, care for, or protect. So Ma'alama e nā kupuna. Protect your kupuna, your ancestors, your grandparents.
Which brings us to our daily Mana Bomb. Don't be in war with your reflection. And our focus, self-degradation, self-shame, self-doubt. How does this affect you? And how we want to engage these questions in this Mana Bomb is, how many times did you look in the mirror and dislike what you see? So it's a negative literal. And how many times did you do something wrong but stood for your values? A positive introspect or reflection. So those are your two engaging questions.
Every morning I wake up, I contemplate that question. So, like they say, that popular quote, did you wake up on the right side of the bed today? And I have to ask myself that every day because if I don't get enough sleep the night before, I'm grouchy. If I didn't eat in the morning, I'm hangry. The girl staring back at me is not the choose is choosing whether or not she's gonna be happy or sad, pissed off, or feel ugly. I would say 3 out of 5 times I wake up, I'm happy. But what about you? How do you stare at that mirror?
Well, if I look at the daily Mana Bomb, don't be in war with your reflection. I think when I created it, most of us tend to look in the mirror daily, literally. May not like what we see. Sometimes we feel fat. Sometimes we feel we have too much cellulite or we have too much tire around our waist. Sometimes we feel like our brows are always off. And we laugh about that. But a lot of the times, looking in an actual reflection in the mirror, we tend to pull ourselves apart. Even the self-shame, it's kind of like trying to be something that I'm not. And, when you walk into a place where everybody's dressed to the T, super fancy with the very expensive high heels and handbags and purses, you almost feel like you have to keep up and you have to attain those certain things. And that's a part of self-shame because you don't want to walk in with your low hala bag or your little clutch or that shoes that you got at Ross that you think are the bomb. I'm getting older. I'm having more wrinkles. I have sunspots now that I never had when I was younger. And for a very long time, it's like, oh no, I'm getting old. I don't like this feeling. And when I talk about don't be in war, it's like fighting it instead of embracing it. And so that's the physical negative aspects to the actual Mana Bomb. As far as like the introspect, the reflection, how many times did you do something wrong but stood for your values? That's when we stand up.
I can see now what you're trying to say about walking into a room and seeing everybody with the materialistic man, right? It's Michael Kors, Louis Vuitton, Coach, all those things. But I can honestly say I feel like $1,000,000 when I'm walking in my Pomahina outfits, and people turn and ask. I got stopped in a restaurant, and they're like, who is that? Who made that? What are you wearing? I'm like, girl, this is Pomahina Designs, Hawaii made. Molokai girl is the designer, and they were like, ooh, where do I go? And I was so stoked that they stopped me, and that was on my birthday. And
Yeah, I think you just said it right there. There's a great way to get out of that self-shame, self-doubt. You found your reasons and you found your confidence. And I know a lot of people don't have that same confidence and they do have these issues.
Oh, just mahalo nui kako. We super appreciate you folks joining us. And Valentine's Day is coming up, y'all. So we might be doing some good stuff. We got some goodies in the works. Stay tuned to Pomahina Designs on IG and Facebook and kulans.manabombs on IG. And we'll fill you in to do some fun stuff with us.
Awesome. Well, signing off from the island of Molokai, it's me, Kanoe Lani Davis.
And from Oahu, it's me, Kulani Jeremiah Wang. Aloha.
Aloha.